get back out?
Well, I always like spring practice. I think it gives us a chance to get better, as individuals and as a football team. So I'm always excited for spring practice.
What was it like just logistically with going so much farther into the season and kind of how you had to schedule, winter condo and this and maybe a little bit different, I would imagine?
Well, I think we should be ahead, frankly. We got a lot of practice over the Christmas break, got a lot of lifting done. So, I think the guys that are back should be ahead.
We got a few new positions to fill. Quarterback is one of them. What's it kind of like, this time of year trying to find the new answer at signal caller?
Yeah, that's always the case. I mean, it seems like in this day and age, rarely do you have a returner. So, again, I'll go back to what I said about spring practice being a chance to get better, and guys will have a chance to show what they've got, a chance to improve.
The group of transfers, we haven't talked to you since you kind of brought in those guys. Overall, what are your thoughts on the group that you were able to bring in? And it seemed like you got a lot of commitments around that time when you're making the run. So how much did maybe having that success help with some of those guys?
Well, it's double-edged. When you're playing, you can't really recruit, so that you lose some of that. But the fact that you're still going, the guys pay attention. So I think that we did a good job in terms of who these guys are personally. They're good guys, and they fit in really well this winter. So we're out here for the first day in spring, and it'll take them a little time to get assimilated into what we're doing. But from a personality and who these guys are as individuals, that fit in well.
What about from just a positional standpoint and just kind of fill in some of the holes of the guys that left? It feels like you brought in obviously guys at some of those positions.
Yeah, I mean, that's college football. That's what it is every year in college football. It's nothing new. That's one of the reasons why I am excited about spring practice, generally speaking, is we get a chance to see the off-season work and get a gauge on where we are and how much we have to do between now and August.
When you did have a chance to reflect back on the 23 season, what kind?
When was that?
Oh, you always say you're going to have a chance after
Yeah,
the season on. So what was it like, kind of taking at least however much time to look back and just your feeling on everything you guys were able to accomplish last fall?
Yeah, I suppose on airplanes and such, I had a chance. It was a lot of fun. That's about as fun as it gets. Just kind of the way the playoff run transpired, and anytime you win, I don't know how many we win, 13. Anytime you win 13 games, it's a lot of fun. And the object is to win the game, and we won a lot of them. And just to continue on and be able to keep the season alive all the way to playing the national championship's a pretty cool deal. I was pleased for everybody involved, both in terms of those that are fans and those that are playing and coaching. So it was a lot of fun.
With Coach Bradford going to the Dolphins, where are we at with the defensive coordinator position?
Well, we're working on that. We're trying to navigate the human resources portion of it, it's just part of the deal when you hire people.
And then you also brought in the new offensive line coach, Joe brings a lot of experience. What's it been like working with him?
Well, we've had a good basically a month together, and Joe brings a little different perspective coming from a different program, so I'm excited about how that's gone.
As far as you signing a new contract, why did you want to come back here and keep coaching at Montana?
Well, I had a lot of fun. I'll go back to that last season, and Stacy and I talked about it a lot, and we just decided this is our place and this is where we're supposed to be. And, she brought that to my attention. This is where you're supposed to be.
The first week of spring ball, like what do you want to see? What do you want to accomplish?
Well, again, that's one of the reasons why I like spring practice is we just get to come out here and play. We don't have to worry about game planning or a game next Saturday. We get to go out and coach football and help our guys improve. So, the idea is when you go out here and practice is to help guys understand the game, understand their position, and then understand the technique involved in each of those positions. So every day we get to get out here and coach improvement. I think that's why imperative for us to have a good spring practice every year.
You just mentioned how much fun you have winning games. Do you have a different perspective on winning as you get older? Is it different than when you were first?
Yeah, let's
Not,
get more older questions.
not
in there.
old,
No,
not old,
well, no.
older. But
That
is
goes
it a
back-
different perspective as you?
That goes back to your earlier question. I mean, I like winning. We have a chance to win here, so no, winning never gets old, Frank.
You mentioned
Ever.
the transfers you guys brought in, and you haven't been affected much losing guys through the transfer portal. So how have you gone about trying to build a program in this day and age where guys want to stay here, and then you're also able to find guys who want to come play here?
Well, anytime guys that are contributors stay, it's a bonus. And then anytime you can bring somebody in that can contribute, it's a bonus. But, your numbers are your numbers. So sometimes there's addition through subtraction, if that makes some sense. And I think we brought in some guys that can help us. And I think we'll continue to hang on to a lot of guys. But that's college football. I mean, the fact that we haven't lost very many scholarship players is a little bit unique because most places have 25 or 30 go out the door. I don't know. I mean, you just wait for the next window and see what happens.
Cool.
Good.
Yeah, thanks.